Good afternoon, guys, and today we are back here at Tankersley Golf Club in Sheffield. My name's Big Sam and we're here today with special guest Andy Madley, the Premier League referee. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Thanks for inviting me down.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. So today this is going to be the start of our series Bootroom Talk. So Bootroom Talk is basically going to be sponsored and supported by Andy's Man Club. This is a men's mental health charity that we're going to be working with throughout the year. Every Wednesday there's going to be a new video kind of pushing men's mental health, showing you guys that it's all right to talk, and bringing a bit of fun content with a few celebrities as well. So this is all going to build up to a nice little golf day in September. There's going to be a lot of goodies in store that you guys can actually bid on, put your names reserved towards, and again raise money for charity. So we thank you all for watching and we'll bring you into the new series. The 8th hole at Tankersley Park Golf Club, and we're going to have a 3-hole match.
Pressure's on though now.
Oh, and he's at a beauty. Nice little fade just down the right side. So what's your actual handicap, Andy?
On a good day, 14.
On a good day, 14.
Good day, 14.
So how many are we going to give you? Shall I give you a shot a hole for the 3 holes we're going to play?
Well, I've given you a shot for the first 8, so yeah, hey. We may as well reverse things, haven't we?
I like that. Like that a lot. Oh. See if we can find one for the camera.
That'll work.
Oh, it's down the left side, we'll take it.
Left, yep.
So we've got the drives away, guys. Andy's just down the right side, I'm just down the left. A lot of you guys obviously won't know, but sort of this time last year, just before New Year, my dad took his own life, so hence this being behind now and us wanting to give back towards Andy's Man Club being our charity of choice, and so as to show you men that it is all right to talk as well. So the main question that we've got that we're going to be asking every celebrity every week is, pointed at Andy here, is if you've got a bad day at work, mate, or you've had something go on, what's your best coping mechanism of moving forward? How do you feel like you move on from something?
Yeah, I mean, just because you're involved in football, you know, it doesn't mean to say that you have bad days in the office, both in your work life and in your personal life. I'm one of them where if I've had a bad day or it's heading that way, I don't like to be on my own. So I'm not one of these that'll just take myself off for a walk. If I go to the gym, I like to burn a bit of energy off doing that, so I might give my brother a shout and we'll head over to the gym and maybe do a session and have a chat about things.
Yeah.
In terms of having a bad day in office or feeling like a bad day in office driving home from games, we've got such a support network around us. You know, we're lucky on the Premier League that we've got sort of sports scientists, sports psychologists. There's always people we can sound off to.
Yeah.
But colleagues as well. You know, I've got plenty of colleagues that are quite happily listen to me. My brother that obviously is a referee as well.
It's just the thing of accepting that it's not bad to ask for help and just to have that little conversation of how can we help in this situation, what can we do, and just getting that little bit of a monkey off your chest.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't imagine some of the stuff you guys go through with the social media side of things. The abuse that you must get off some people is crazy.
Yeah, it is, but I mean, it's there if you read it. You know, if I go looking for my name, I'm going to find it.
Yeah.
You know, as a referee, we don't go looking for somebody saying we thought the referee had a fantastic game today. So if you're looking for things, you only ever find negatives. And again, I'm one of them type of people that it doesn't affect. You know, I don't laugh it off. Because it's not a funny subject, but it doesn't necessarily bother me. I don't go looking for it. I don't read it, but more importantly, I try and keep my family out of it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's family stats home, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Come on, let's go and find your ball. What have we got in here? You reckon just over 200?
Yeah, I think so.
We got 3 wood?
Yeah, 3 wood. 205 downhill.
Nice smooth one.
A little bit of thick grass. Let's see what comes out.
Lovely little fade that should just catch the right side of the green. That could be good, that. You're playing well today.
I'll take it.
So, where was it that you started golf, Andy?
Well, so my dad was a golfer. He was a very good golfer. He was a single handicap, so he got us into it. We used to go to a little par 3 in Ossett.
Yeah.
Spring Mill.
God
rest its soul. It's a bit overgrown now. So we used to go down there. First ever 18 hole that I went to was Royal Lupsit. Wakefield.
That's where the little 17th's about 110 yards, isn't it? Straight downhill.
That's the one, straight downhill. So we used to go up there. My dad took us up. I got my first set of golf clubs from, I can't remember if it was Bid Up TV or QVC or whatever it was. Yeah,
lovely.
Other online shopping channels are available. So I got my first set from there. I think it was about 135 quid for a full set, including the bag and everything. Yeah, and got into it like that. Got the bug like most people do. Yeah, and then my brother got into it as well, so we both enjoyed.
Bobby into it as well, and getting on from there. I suppose it's something that you can bond over as well. It's finding those things that you get time to enjoy out of work.
Yeah, it's 3.5, 4 hours. You know, sometimes we all need downtime, whether it's from family or work or whatever.
It's fresh air, isn't it? It's a nice spot. That's what it's said today. It's a lovely day.
Yeah.
So we're here just on the right side. I've got 190 yards downhill. A little bit downwind as well.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that when you hit my 3 wood, did you?
Yeah, screaming. I think I'm going to try and play a punchy 5. I think that's the shot. Just try and get it to run up there. I know it's a little bit wet, but you're still hoping for the best, aren't we?
Oh, that'll work. That's all over it.
Just needs to skip up.
Sit down.
Just the middle of the green.
On the dance floor,
Yep.
pin high.
Take that, happy with that. So we've had quite a few questions in from subscribers, my followers on Instagram, and one of the ones that's popped out is, were you picked last at school and that's why you had to be a referee?
That's usually the assumption, isn't it? To be fair, the group that I work with on the Premier League, that is absolutely the case for quite a few of them. But what I will say is, I was a decent footballer.
Good footballer, I've
so
heard.
from being sort of 9-year-old until I was 16, I played for, I think they're called academies now, aren't they? But they used to be School of Excellence. So
Yeah.
I played at Huddersfield for years. I was
Old
there,
Terriers?
Yeah, 15, 16. I was there till and then had a bit of a ruptured knee, a meniscus cartilage injury, and it just put me out for a little bit. So I was 18, just starting university, a little bit of pocket money, and that's how I got into refereeing, really.
You got into it after that, yeah?
Yeah.
Lovely, but it's something you enjoy?
Oh, I love doing it, yeah. I've got the best seat in the house, haven't I, every weekend.
Absolutely, that's what people don't understand.
Yeah, people
they pay and you get paid to watch.
People pay to do stadium tours and things like that, you know, in an empty stadium with nobody there. You know, I'm in the best seat in the house. I get to walk out with the match ball. 50, 60,000 people.
They don't pay to do that, do they?
They don't know.
So you're just off the green to the right hand side here, pin high, aren't you?
Yeah, should take a little bit of a...
What have you got out here?
A little bumper. I've just got a 7 iron out.
A little bump and run 7?
A little bump and run 7. See what comes out. Oh, that needs to sit.
Hit the flag. Oh. Lovely effort.
Caught it too well.
Probably about 25 foot for birdie. You got a shot on me though.
Yeah.
So I've got round about 25 feet for birdie here. I've had a little look off camera and I think we're just breaking off the right back to the centre of the cup. I need to put the pressure on here to avoid going one down as Andy has a shot. It's a good putt.
Nice. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
That's beautiful.
Happy with that. Down to nearly gimme range. Let's get over and see what Andy can do. What do you feel like you've got here, mate? You think you got a chance?
Always got a chance, mate.
Are we in or out?
Until I pick the putter up. I think if I can get this within yours, anywhere within there, we're laughing. A bit downhill, right to left. Needs to go.
Oh, yeah, I can take that. That's not bad. Are we going good?
Yeah,
I think we've got to let a bit of friendliness in the channel, haven't we? Good. So we're level after the first hole. We've got 138 yards here into the stick. What have you got out?
135 yards. I've got an 8 iron. I've got an 8. This could come up a little bit short because I think we've got wind interface.
I think the wind's hurting more than we would like.
See what happens.
Just a little fade just over the right hand side of the path. Should just have a chip over the green. A little bit short though.
It was. That was always the worry, I think.
I've got 7 out.
Thanks. Yeah. Advice.
Cheers for that, mate.
No advice on the pro then, is that how it works, is it?
Yeah, absolutely. Got to win somehow.
That's it, mate.
So I've got 7 out.
Pleased for you. Oh, that's nice. Slightly up the left.
Yeah, just on the front edge of the green. I'll take it.
That, pal.
I'll take another one of the questions we've had chucked in with from the subscribers on Instagram was, what would you rather see? Are you seeing a game-winning tackle or a game-winning save? I mean, I know you saw quite a bit of last-minute shenanigans in the Charlton-Sunderland when you had the playoff final.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was what, 4 seconds to go?
Yeah. So Charlton-Sunderland playoff final, 4 seconds to go. I'd already taken my foot off gas with 10 minutes to go before the end of the game. So I thought, well, Wembley's a big pitch, and I've got another 30 minutes of extra time coming. Free kick on halfway line, that got put in, and they scored with 4 seconds to go, and it was, it was a good feeling, because then we knew the next thing to happen was the game would kick off and we'd blow full time, so there was nothing else could happen. I was the centre half, so to answer the question, I was a centre half. I started as a striker, and as I got older and not as quick, I moved back.
Yeah.
So as a centre half, I used to love a nice big meaty challenge.
Right.
Can't beat a nice big meaty challenge, and if the keeper's got to bail you out and save it, it's because I've not done my job.
Yeah, fair play.
So a nice big belter of a challenge.
Right.
Short right. See if I can learn from my mistakes last time.
What have you got out, sandwich or lob wedge?
I've got a sand wedge. It kind of kicked on from that last hole. It sort of kicked on and flew a little bit past green, so I'm just going to see if I can get it
remember,
up and down.
You've got a shot as well.
I have. That's
Use
the
the shot wisely. This is what I say to a lot of amateur golfers.
Yep, that's a good shot. Good shot. See what happens. Sit.
That is a lovely chip. I could be in trouble here. Big trouble. So while we're waving this group through, I've got a couple more questions for you. Best Premier League atmosphere?
Everton's good. You get booed in warm up at Everton.
I'd boo you as well, to be fair, mate.
Yeah, no, Everton's really good. It's quite a hostile place.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it again a couple of times this season. Did it a couple of times last season with Dave Coote. I'm going to try and definitely do Everton-Liverpool for the last Merseyside derby before
they move to a new stadium, of course. Yeah.
Because I think that'd be really good.
Yeah.
And one of the others as well is, what's the best player you've refereed? Are we going to have to ask Messi or Ronaldo? Is that where we're going to go with this?
Well, I've been lucky enough to have officiated games with both of those in. I did Ronaldo last year when he scored a hat-trick at Old Trafford against Norwich, and I was lucky enough 2 years ago. I went with Michael Oliver to Barcelona, where I was fourth official in Champions League. Barcelona against Slavia Prague. So yeah, those are probably the two highest profile players I've refereed. In terms of an individual performance, 4 or 5 years ago, I did a cup game at Liverpool, and it was 60 minutes in, and Coutinho came on and just changed the game. Just an outstanding performance,
And just came and changed the game?
Came on, changed the game. Yep,
did he score or just set up? Or?
I don't think he did. I just think he just absolutely
changed the game and made the game.
Just bossed the midfield, created opportunities.
It's amazing how players can do things like that, though, isn't it? I suppose it's the same in the officiating thing. As soon as you guys get on and you show that you're in control, that's exactly what changes the game.
Exactly, yeah.
Now then, I can't wait to go one down here.
I've got to put it in yet.
So, Andy's best part of 2 feet away, and with your shot, it means I'm going to have to pretty much hold this if you make that.
I think you'll find I'm a foot away. Nice
How do you find my chances? Oh, I've hammered it.
You need to get on the weights,
big man. I think you could have a shout here.
Get on the weights.
I think you could have a shout. Go on, are you going to knock her in?
You want to finish it off?
I'll let you put me out of my misery.
You ready, yeah?
I've got all the faith in the world from you.
I'd like to think I'm not going to miss this. Then again, I've missed less.
Straight in. One up to Mr. Madley. So this is the par 4 9th, 10th even, moved just onto the winter tees. So you've got just under 300, about 285. Big dog out, he's one up. Can he capitalise?
Soon see.
Crowd's roaring in his ears, pressure's on.
That's it, the pressure's on now. Pressure is well and truly on.
Oh, he's roofed it a little bit, but it's straight. I think the shot might help you here. You're going to have a long way in, but
all right.
I think you're just fine.
That's all right, I'll take that.
All right, yeah. First 5 minutes, decent decision, that, isn't it?
It's what? First 5 minutes,
decent decision, yeah. I'm going to have to...
I'll let you know if I ever make one.
Going to have to get in a decent position here to try and claw this shot back, or I could be going down on the first video.
Oh, he's creamed it. He's creamed it.
Straight
That's on the
at it.
motorway.
Yeah, it looks sort of green eye. In fact, I am actually going to call out Joe Wildsmith on here.
That's rubbish, that.
The last time we played on here, Joe Wildsmith put 2 on the motorway at the bunker on the right hand side.
That's a great hit, by the way. That's a great hit.
Now we've just teed off, guys. I've got another question. This is actually from our head greenkeeper here at Tankersley Golf Club. And the question for Andy is, how do you deal with pressure? You know, when you're in a big situation, the crowd's on your back.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're kind of in an arena and you've got to play up to that? How do you feel that you sort of delegate the need that you're in charge?
Yeah, I mean, probably the first thing to remember is you don't do your referee's course and then you're thrown into 60,000 people. You sort of build up, you know, you referee in front of 30 people, you get used to dealing with that pressure. You move up a level, you referee in front of 100 people and so on. If I'm perfectly honest with you, the crowd doesn't play a massive effect in terms of decision making, and the reason I say that is because, you know, if I'm refereeing in front of 15, 20 people, I hear every single word that's said, you know, anything that's shouted, I hear the venom that it's shouted with. So the guys that are refereeing on, you know, parks, football, Saturday, Sunday, grassroots stuff, it's far more difficult for them than it is me, because, you know, if I'm on a Premier League game and I make a decision that the crowd disagree with, it's just a noise.
Yeah.
That's all it is, it's just a noise. And we're also lucky with the fact that the players on the Premier League, Jolly's doing a runner there, you know, the players on the Premier League are so experienced that the crowd doesn't massively affect them.
Yeah.
So if there's a big decision, the crowd disagree with it, 50,000 people are booing and hissing, the players just crack on with it, you know, they get on with it.
I suppose that helps you in a way as well though, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it does, yeah. So in terms of dealing with the pressure, you know, you kind of get used to it as you're coming through the ranks. But again, I go back to what I talked about earlier. We're lucky enough that we've got sports psychologists.
Yeah.
And they come up with all sorts of weird and wonderful sometimes ideas of, you know, if you make a decision that you may have got wrong, how do we park that? How do you park it and move on? You know, there's various coping mechanisms that we use. If it's something that you can't change there and then, you've got to find a way of thinking, well, I need to move on from that, because otherwise I'm going to make the next decision is going to be incorrect and the next one and so on.
I suppose that's the same in life as well though, isn't it? You know, if you're at a point in your life where you've made that mistake or you feel like there's something wrong, you've got to come to a point where you can park that and move on.
Yeah, exactly. But again, whether it's refereeing or whether it's in life, you make the mistakes, everybody makes mistakes. But it's then about, how do you learn from that? How do you move on? What help do you get? Where do you get that help from? And sometimes the hardest part is knowing where to get the help from.
Yeah, absolutely.
And asking for the help. You know, for us in terms of football and refereeing, it's easy. Sometimes in life it's not quite as easy, is it?
It's a big pride thing, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
Huge pride thing.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's not always easy to open up to your mates, your family and say, listen, I'm struggling here.
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing to do.
No.
And fair play to anybody that does.
Absolutely. So, how far have we got?
So I've got 107 to the middle, flags at the back, it's probably playing 117 downhill.
Little wedge for a big man like yourself?
A little wedge, But it's not going to roll out, is it?
I'm hoping for a shankaroo here. That's what I'm hoping for.
Every chance, by the way.
Yeah, hoping for it.
This is going to plop, so we'll just have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Let's see.
Took it a touch, just going to be a chip across the green.
Pulled it left.
Pulled it left. Oof. Tell you what though, 14 handicap, I am being absolutely hustled dry here. So, I've got 69 yards. I know if I got Cootie on the channel, he'd be making some insinuous joke right now. Bless him. Right, 64, I'm going to go 54 degree and just play a little 3/4 shot. I really need to try and stick this close and put a bit of pressure on you.
Yeah.
Because
being the professional and
if
all.
not, I could be losing this. Could be too much.
Oh, that's all right. That's a lovely shot.
About 15 foot left of the flag. Just a little pulley. Just a
I'm gutted for you.
So, green high again. You played a lovely little chip shot on 9 to go 1 up.
Yeah.
Can you do it to save your base?
The chances of me doing 2 of them in a row are slim to 0, but hey ho. See what comes out.
That's how I feel when I spot 10 of the 9. Always a chance. I'll tell you what, the door's open. It's not bad though, maybe what, 15 feet?
Yeah, probably so, yeah. I just caught it a bit heavy.
Huge point in the match, seen it just off the left. I don't hold this, you've got essentially 2 for the...
Yeah. Oh dear, Sam. Oh dear. You don't like to see that of a Wednesday afternoon.
That kills me, absolutely kills me on a Wednesday.
Hey, listen, I can still 3-putt from here, by the way. You think I'm joking? I'm guessing you've got to see this, have you?
Took the 2, I've got to see it. Well done, buddy.
Thanks, pal. Oh, sorry about that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for inviting.
Fortunately, Andy's beat me in my own backyard.
Sorry, pal. Sorry.
14 handicap, mate.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get that down. The plan is to be single figure, so bit of work with you. Show me how to go on, and we might get there.
Biggest achievement for you, is it that?
But beating a pro, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
But what is the real big achievement? What's the best thing you've achieved in your mind?
I think for me, every referee that starts out, the ultimate is to get onto the international list.
Yeah.
You know, when I first started, like I said, I did it for a bit of money. I did it while I was at uni. There's 33,000 referees in the country, so to be in effectively the top 10.
Yeah.
Who represent the FA, who represent English refereeing abroad, to be one of the 10 FIFA referees. To be included on that list with some of the names of the guys that are on there now, and some of the names of the guys that's been on there, and also some of the names of the guys that's never actually been on the FIFA list. You know,
yeah, there's quite a few that's missed out, isn't there? Really?
Yeah, it's unbelievable when you look, and you know, I'm so lucky that I've got myself involved in international football, going abroad, going away, doing World Cup qualifying games. You know, Champions League, Europa League. So my biggest achievement in my line of sport is probably getting my FIFA badge.
Bat, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah.
But again, you've done me. So guys, thanks for watching. This is going to be the first one in the series of Bootroom Talk. We're going to be back again next week, and I believe you've got a little bit of memorabilia for us, haven't you, to start off the trail?
I've got a little bit. Do you want me to get it out of my bag for you?
Grab it for me, yeah.
Let me grab it out of my bag for you.
Every week, guys, the celebrity is going to bring on a little bit of memorabilia. These are going to be collected throughout the year, shown on a little web page, and then available for auction or raffle at the Andy's Man Club Golf Day here at Tankersley in September. What have you got for me here?
I brought a shirt for you, mate. I've signed it all up only because you asked me to, not because I'm gone big time.
You're the man.
So there's a shirt there, Premier League shirt. I just hope you can get a few quid for that.
Absolutely. I mean, let's hope that no one will burn it. You're getting a little bit more popular. Guys, thanks for watching again. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, pal. Cheers, mate. Thank you.